Hey everyone, what's up? It's me Rakin. In this video I'm going to show that how you can make a meeting booking agent using n8n without writing any kind of code. So as you can see that's the agent I built. So at the first I will give you a little bit concept of this agent, then I'll show you how it works, and after that I will show you step by step how you can build that from the scratch. So watch the video until the end, and at the end of the video I will say you how you can get this agent from me completely for free. So the first you can see that I'm using a Telegram note in here, and this is using here to communicate with this agent, and also at the last you can see a Telegram note, and that's actually to get the output from this agent, and everything between it's all about the AI agents. This is actually the AI agent body, and everything is the parts of this AI agent, you can say in this way. The first thing is the brain of the AI agent, and the brain of the AI agent is a AI model. In here I'm using the OpenAI. Instead of using OpenAI you can use Gemini, Anthropic, kind of this kind of AI model. Remember that the more powerful the AI model will be, the more powerful the AI agent will be. And then I'm using the memory node. It's a basic memory node, and this is used by the AI agent so that it can remember the previous actions. And in here you can see that like there are 4 Google Calendar tools I'm using. The first one is the create tool. It's mean it will be used if I wanna create any kind of meeting, it will be used, and if I wanna cancel any kind of meeting, then the delete tool will be used. And if I wanna get any kind of information for a specific day, then the get will be used. If I want to update any kind of meeting, for example if I want to replace a meeting from tomorrow to today, in these cases the update tool will be used. And then I'm also using the Gmail note in here, and as a notifier, for example if I booked a meeting with someone, or cancel a meeting with someone, or just replace a meeting from a specific day to another day, for these cases the AI agent will notify the person that I booked the meeting with as like for the actions that your meeting has been created, or your meeting has been cancelled, or your meeting has been replaced from this day to this day. And then I'm using the date and time node, and in here I'm using the date and time node to give a proper understanding of the date, and also give my time zone to this AI agent so that it can understand that which time it have to use. So right now I'll show you that how this AI agent really works. So I'm going to my Telegram. So if you don't know how you can add Telegram to your AI agent, I made a video on that, how you can add your Telegram bot to your AI agent, and this video will be in the right corner. So after watching the video, if you want to add your Telegram with your AI agent, go and watch that video. Okay, so right now I'll communicate with this AI agent. Before that I am activating my AI agent by going with execute workflow. Okay, as you can see it's executing right now, and then I'll just go it and give it this message where I said book a meeting with Zakaria about planting trees on tomorrow at 3 p.m. for 30 minutes, and also send him a notification about the meeting on his mail, like I'm just giving my mail. Then I just go to enter, and as you can see the AI agent started working, and you can see everything in here, kind of like the agent started working, the OpenAI is working, and it's getting all the informations, kind of this, and also it using the date and time notes, kind of this thing. So as you can see after some time it just give this message which is said I've successfully scheduled a meeting with Zakaria about planting trees for tomorrow, July 5th. So today is actually July 4th, and it says at 3 p.m. for 30 minutes. Additionally I've sent him a confirmation email with all the meeting details. If there is anything else you need, feel free to ask. So let me just go to my calendar the first and see that. Okay, so as you can see that today is 4th July and tomorrow is 5th July, and you can see the meeting is here, meeting with Zakaria, and if I just go with that you can see everything has done by AI. The first thing, the title, meeting with Zakaria about planting trees, and the time duration 30 minutes like as I mentioned, and also it just kind of like giving the guest which is like Zakaria's email, and also it says discussion about planting trees, which is the summary of this meeting, and also it's giving a reminder automatically which will be just be happen 30 minutes before the meeting, and also it actually giving my name, which is in this case my name is like Simon Relay. Okay, so then I will just check Zakaria's email that he got it a message or not. So let me just go his email, and as you can see that like he got it a message about meeting confirmation. So as you can see that that's the message, and that's the title of the message, which says meeting confirmation planting trees discussion, and it's start with hello Zakaria, this is to confirm our meeting scheduled for tomorrow July 5th at 3 p.m. for a duration of 30 minutes. We will discuss the planting of trees, and here are the details: meeting title, meeting about planting trees, date July 5, 2025, and time 3 p.m. to 3:30, location Google Meet, and also it giving the Google meeting link. If I just go with that, I can just see that like it actually just created a meeting automatically in my account. You can see that like okay, so that's fine. And also in here it just said looking forward to discuss and in here just it's giving the last name, and in this case I didn't give my name, so that's why it says uname. So let me open my Telegram again, and in here I said like, do I have any meeting tomorrow, so that like I can understand that if this agent able to get all the information from tomorrow. And I just go with execute workflow, and then I'll just send a message. So as you can see, it started working, and it actually just getting all the informations, and it will just check tomorrow on my calendar that do I have any meeting or not. So as you can see, it says yes, you have a meeting scheduled for tomorrow, July 5th. Here are the details: meeting discussion about planting trees with Zakaria, time this thing, and attendance is Zakaria, and if you need anything else, let me know. As you can see that it actually is able to get the information from my Google Calendar, so that's fine. And in here you can see that like in this case it actually used the get tool in here. Okay, so let me go with something else. Before that, I'll just again go with execute workflow and kind of like starting my agent. Then I'll say please replace the meeting from tomorrow to today at the same time, and also send a mail to Zakaria about the update. So here I want to just check that is it will work for the update tool or not. So I just go with send, and as you can see, it started working, and in this case this tool will be used. So yeah, it actually just check that do I have meeting tomorrow or not. It actually find that yep, I have a meeting tomorrow. Then actually just kind of like giving the information. I have successfully rescheduled the meeting with Zakaria about planting trees to today at 3 p.m. for 30 minutes. Additionally, an email has been sent to Zakaria to inform him about the update. If you need anything else or further assistance, just let me know. So let me go and check that in my calendar is it works or not. So as you can see, it was in 5th July. So right now in 4th July, it actually rescheduled the meeting for me. And here's like everything, which is like the meeting is the same, but only the time has been changed from 5th July to 4th July. So let me go to my email, and as you can see that there's a updated meeting notification which is all over like kind of this thing, which is super good. It said that I wanted to inform you that our meeting regarding planting trees has been rescheduled to today at 3 p.m. Absolutely fantastic. So let me go for the last time to see that like is it can cancel the meeting or not. So I'll just go with execute workflow at the first, and as you can see, it started working. So I'll just open my Telegram, and I'll just go with this order that has said that like cancel the today's 4th July meeting with Zakaria, and also give him a mail about the cancellation. I'll just go and send. As you can see, it started working, and it will have to just go with the get tool, and it have to just go with the delete. So yeah, it's actually deleted, and as you can see, the stick form, it says I have successfully canceled the meeting with Zakaria scheduled for today, 4th July. And an email has been sent to inform him the cancellation. If you need any further assistance or would like to schedule a new meeting, just let me know. Okay, so let me just go to Zakaria's mail and see that like okay, so as you can see, he actually got a meeting cancellation. So if I just go here, it says dear Zakaria, I wanted to inform you that the meeting scheduled for today, July 4th regarding planting trees has been cancelled. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Please let me know if you would like to reschedule or just kind of like best regards, my name. Okay, so as you can see, our AI agent, our meeting booking agent can book a meeting for our request, even reschedule a meeting, and also it can cancel a meeting. And not only just this, it can actually give a mail to that person and based on his action, like what it actually did. So that's super cool. So right now I'll show you from the scratch how you can build that. So the first you have to come to n8n. If you don't know about n8n, that's an AI agent building platform, by the way. So sign up in here. If you're new, then go to the workflow and you can just come here. So the first we actually need our Telegram. I'll just go with Telegram, and you can see that's a Telegram, and from here I'll just go with on messages, this one, and as you can see everything is like same. And in here, as I said, if you don't know how to connect your Telegram, just go with create new credential, and in here you have to actually give your access token. If you don't know how to get the access token, again I'm saying after end of the video, just go to the right corner of the video and watch that video where I actually just like very easily simplified that how you can actually get that access token. Okay, in my case I have already that, so I don't want to do anything. Fine, then as you can see there's the Telegram trigger in here, so I just go and kind of like activate that. So as you can see it's activated, so I just send a message kind of like this, hey. Okay, so as you can see it actually just getting the message, that's fine. And then I will just add a AI agent in here, very simple, just go with AI agent. Okay, so as you can see that's actually AI agent, and from here I'll just go with define below, and from here I'll just go for the prompt. I'll actually give the message, which is actually this one, the text. I'll just drop in below, that's it, very fine. And then I don't have to do anything. Right now I'll just use the chat model also, and for the chat model I'll just came here and I'll just go with OpenAI. In your case you can use another model. Remember that the stronger the AI model will be, the stronger the AI agent will be. That's it. I'm just going with OpenAI because that's really good in this case. So in here you can see that like I'm using the free credits in here. Free credits, actually n8n will give you like 100 credits. That's fine. And if I just go with new credential, which is very like to connect your OpenAI account with this, very simple. Just only have to just give API key, and which is like only have to just go with OpenAI API. Okay, and then just come here, and after that go with OpenAI platform, and as you can see it's loading. And at the first you have to just build a app for yourself. It will be in here. Then go with the setting, and if you just go in the API keys, you'll be able to see all the API keys in here. Just go with create new secret key, and from here just go with test2. For example, I'm just going test2, and in here just go with default project. If you don't have any project, just, and then don't give any kind of permissions, and after that go with create the key. Just go and copy that thing, and just came here again and just give the API key. That's it, and go with save. That's it. As you can see, our OpenAI account has been added successfully. Remember that you need balance on your OpenAI account to use on n8n. Okay, so I'm just going with like the free credentials. Okay, so and for the model, I'm using the GPT 4.1 mini. Also you can use GPT 4.0 mini. It's actually up to you. That's it. For the output, I'm using the Telegram note. I'll just go with Telegram, and also on the Telegram I'm just go with send messages. If you just go with send a text message, which is this one, you get the message. I just go with execute previous notes. So in here at the first I have to give the chat ID. So you have to just go in the Telegram trigger, and from here you have to just go with the chat, and from the ID you have to just give the ID, and also you have to give the text, which is the output of the AI agent. Go, and in the AI agent you can actually find the output. Just came and just give that. That's it. Fine. You can see that actually our first setup has been done. So let me just go with kind of like execute workflow. As you can see, it's started. If I just go with hey, so right now it's actually a default agent, very simple. It says, hey, how can I help you today? And as you can see, it says this message has been sent automatically with n8n. So if you came here again, and if you just come with like add field, if you just go with append n8n attribution, if you opt that, so then what's gonna happen that you will not say this message again. Okay, that's fine. So right now we have to work with our meeting booking agent, so that like what you have to do is kind of like we're actually using a memory. So the memory will be simple memory. You can use other memories, kind of this thing, but I'm making this very simple. So from here you have to just go with define below, and in the key section you have to actually give the chat ID, which is very simple. Just go in the Telegram trigger, and if you just go in the chat, and if you go in that ID, just drag the ID and just give in the key section. That's it, very simple. Okay, as you can see, we actually added also the memory, so that the AI agent can actually remember what happened previously. Then we have to add all of the tools. So at the first tool we have to add, which is Google Calendar tool, because that's the tool is using here to create, to delete, to update everything. So I'll just go with Google Calendar. So as you can see, that's the Google Calendar tool in here. I just go with Google Calendar, and that's it. As you can see, my Google Calendar is already connected. That's very simple. Just go with create new credential, and all I have to go is sign in Google, and it will just ask you for the permission and select all of the stuffs that it says. Then that's it, very easy. You don't have to go with any API stuffs. Okay, so as you can see, I already connected kind of this thing. I'll just go with, so as you can see, the first thing will be set automatically. Resource, obviously to have to be event, and at the first I'm going with the create, and then calendar, I just go with this thing, and from here I'll just go with this, which is the the calendar name. For example, if I just go with, and that's the calendar name, you can actually add calendars in here. Just go with add, and if you just go with create new calendar, and you can just give a name, give a little bit description, and if you just give the time zone, I'm from Bangladesh, so the time zone is GMT +6, and then if you just go with create calendar, then your calendar will be created, and you can actually see the calendar name in here. Very simple. Okay, so make sure that you actually add your calendar. That's very important. Okay, then the start time, like when you actually just say that, oh, the meeting will be from this time, so that's actually the starting time. So I'm just giving this on the hands of AI. So if you just go with this, so it will be defined by the AI model, and also the ending of the meeting, I'm just giving this on the hands of AI. It will be defined automatically by the model, and then I'm just also giving this, which is called the default reminders. I'm also giving this in the hand of AI, so the AI will actually do everything. And then I'll just go with add field, and in here I'll just go with attendees, and in this case also I'm giving this on the hands of AI model. And again I just go with add field, and in here I'm just going description. Everything I'm giving on the hands of AI. Just go with this thing. That's it. Again I'm just going with add field, and in here at the last I'm going with the summary, and then again I'm giving this to the hands of AI. That's it. That's all I need. The attendee, the description, the summary, and all of the things in here, as you can see. Okay, the create node has been created. So if I just go and rename that as like create, so it will be understandable that what I just really did. Okay, that's actually the create node and or the create tool. So right now we'll actually just just go with create, and then I'll just go with Control D. So as you can see, it's actually just duplicated. Then I'll just again add this, very simple, and I will actually change the operation from create to delete, so like it actually I can use that to cancel any kind of meeting. And for the event ID, I'm giving the on the hands of AI again. Okay, so right now it will be used by the AI to understand which event ID it have to delete. Okay, then I'm just giving this name as delete, very simple. Yeah, then again rest of the things I don't have to do anything. I'm just going again Control D to copy the thing, and then I'm just adding this thing again, and in here again I'm just changing the operation from delete to get, so that what's gonna happen that it can actually get the events, it can actually get the informations from my calendar, kind of this thing. And if I just go with get many, it actually used to get many details actually. So in this case, go with get many. And for the calendar, make sure you actually going with the same calendar, otherwise it will not be worked. And then kind of like the limit, I just go with defined by the AI model. Everything I'm just giving on the hands of AI, because I don't have to just think so much. Then after on the hands of AI, before on the hands of AI, everything, my friend. Okay, so as you can see, the delete is, so it will be just get, so I just name as get. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm also using another tool in here. I'll just go with Control D again, so that like I can copy that, and then I'll just add this thing. And in this thing again, I'm changing the operation from get many to update, so that I can relocate or just replace my meetings, for example from today to tomorrow, or just from 4th July to 7th July, kind of this thing. Okay, again the event ID, I'm giving this on the hands of AI, kind of this. Okay, so the rest of the things is same, and I'm giving the name as update. That's it, guys. Right now we'll actually use the Gmail tool, so that actually we can notify the person. And then I'll just go with the plus, and I'll just go with Gmail. And as you can see, that's actually the Gmail tool. I'll just go with that. And in here you have to just add the Gmail account. If you didn't, also just go with like create new credential, which is very simple. Sign in Google and give access to your Gmail. It will ask you very simple permissions. Go and accept that. That's it. In my case, I already added, so I'm not just doing anything. Message, it will be send operation. Okay, again I'm just going with I'm just giving this on the hands of AI. Again, this thing, everything will be handed to the AI. Okay, the email type will be HTML to text. Remember that, choose text, otherwise the email will not just look so good. Okay, the message in here again, guys, I'm just giving on the hands of AI. AI is making everything so easy, isn't it? So at the last option, you have to just add something which is very important. Go ahead, add option, and from here just go with append n8n attribution. Okay, again just stop this, otherwise it will show that this email has been sent by using n8n. Obviously you don't like that. Okay guys, that's the thing. Okay, just using two words to send a message, and I'll just go and kind of like rename that for Gmail, so that like I can understand that, and also the AI can understand that properly, what it's which type of tool it will be used. And the last tool I'm using here is the time tool. Okay, this is the time tool, which is free. In this case it's actually the default tool of n8n, and in this case, as you can see, that's everything. Okay, so if at the last you have to just go with the time zone. So if you add the time zone, it will be very good. If you just go with add, and if you just go with time zone, and in default it will be America, New York. So in my case, I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh, so I'm just giving Asia, because we are in the Asia. And then I'm just going to slash, then I'll just go Dhaka. That's it. And if you like so any kind of problem, so there will be an option of this thing which you like to see, ask assistant. Go and ask to the assistant, and it can actually solve that for you. Okay, that's it, fine. As you can see, we actually also added the date and time, so that like the AI don't have to fall any kind of problem. I just say that the AI models sometimes are very weak on calculations, basically on date, time, or the simple calculations. So that it will be good if you actually give a calculator to them, or give a date and time tool to them. So what's gonna happen, that this type of AI agent will use those tools, and it will work very well. And the last thing, that I have to give a system prompt to this AI agent, which is very much important, that what it have to do. As you can see, I had added all the tools in here, but right now this agent don't know how to use those tools. So what you'll do is very simple. I'll just go and add option, and from here I'll just go with system message, and in here I'll say everything, which tool, how you have to use. I'll just go with expression, and I'll just open that. I'll just remove the existing one. So that's the prompt I'm using, which is the system message prompt. I've given the prompt on the description, so you don't have to think anything. You know what, this prompt I made by myself, I researched on that, and this prompt works very well, and I think the best prompt for the meeting booking assistant. And as you can see, the first said, you are a smart, helpful assistant that helps users schedule meetings, check availability, create events in Google Calendar, and send meeting details via email. Always respond like a friendly, professional human assistant. And the core process you have to be, always use date and time tool first to get current date and time. Always check Google Calendar for conflicts before booking in new meetings. Only create meetings if no time conflicts exist. And also I'm giving the critical rules. Date accuracy, when user says tomorrow, next Monday, etc., use date and time tool to calculate exact dates. Conflict prevention, I also said before creating any meetings, check if user already has something booked at the time. If conflict exists, inform user and offer alternatives. Then I said also never double book, always resolve conflicts before creating new meetings. Then I said how you have to use the tools. At the first I said date and time tool, use first to establish current date, then for any relative date calculations. Then I said how you have to use the Google Calendar tool. In here I said check for conflicts first, then create events only if no conflicts. Gmail tool have to use when user asks to send meetings details or email invites. And in here I say that like in Gmail, use my name as Rakin, so that what's gonna happen that it will not say that only your name, so that it will use that best regards Rakin kind of this thing. Then also, as I said, that example workflow, booking request, how it will be booking meeting with Sarah tomorrow at 2 p.m. that how the input will be. Then I said get current date, and then calculate tomorrow's exact date, check calendar for that time slot. If no conflict, create meeting. If conflict, you all then just say the user that you have already meeting at that time 2 p.m. at this date, and then you have to ask the user that do you have any different time or not. And then I said meeting inquiry, so if the user says that do I have meetings tomorrow, then you have to just go with this process, get current date, calculate tomorrow's exact date, search calendar for the date, and list meeting with a specific date. Here are your meetings for exact date. Okay, then at the last I said very simple way, be proactive, make scheduling easy and human like. Don't ask the user to write structure on puts, understand what they mean naturally, so that like the user don't have to go with very hard task. Okay, so obviously like if the AI doesn't make my work easy, so what's gonna happen, like obviously. So okay, that's the thing in here. As you can see, I had added everything, and at the last I'll just go with save. So as you can see that guys, we actually created our agent, and let me check that is it works or not. But before that, let me active that from here, inactive to active. So what's gonna happen that every time I don't have to cam and execute the workflow. So let me just open my Telegram here again, and I'll just go in the executions cause of like I can see everything in here. As you can see, the last workflow was 2103. So I'll just go here and kind of like give this message where I said like book a meeting with Rose about AI agent on next week Monday at 6 p.m. for 50 minutes, and also send her a notification about the meeting on her mail, and kind of like this. So I'll just go here and kind of send this. So you can see there there's actually it's working in the backend, and it says it's running, and soon we'll actually see the thing that this agent will say that this meeting has been created, and it will actually say that the meeting has been scheduled or published. So as you can see, it says that the meeting with Rose about the AI agent has been successfully scheduled for next Monday, which is the July 7th, because today is July 4th 2025 at 6 p.m. for 50 minutes. I have also sent her an email notification with the meeting details. If you need any further assistance, just let me know. So let me just go and just see that like is it send a message or not. As you can see, it says meeting invitation about AI agent discussion. It says you have been invited to meeting about the AI agent scheduled on this thing, and kind of like blah blah, and also says best regards my name Rakin. Okay, that's fine. So let me go and test another thing. I'll just go here. I said like do I have any meeting on next week Monday. So in here, if I just go here, as you can see that I have like a meeting on next week, which is the 7th July. If I just go here, I can see like everything, the AI agent right now scheduled that meeting. So I'll just check that is it works or not, is it able to get the information for me or not. It says yes, you have a meeting on next Monday, July 7th 2025 with Rose about the AI agent. If you need any changes or additional details, just let me know. Okay, that's fine. It's mean actually it's working, the two things, the gate and also the create the event. So let me go with this one. Please replace the meeting from next week Monday to 16 July at the same time, and also send a mail to Rose about the update. So in here I'm just using the update tool. So let me see is it works or not. As you can see, started working and it will be running in here. Okay, that's fine, that's running. So first, and right now it will use the update tool. By the way, it says I noticed a reservation conflict, so I was unable to change the meeting date. Can I suggest checking availability on July 16 at 6 p.m. first before rescheduling? Would you like me to do that? I just go with yes, absolutely. Okay, so I just said these things. So let me see that what this agent will do, because it's actually just asking the permission from me based on its knowledge base kind of this thing, because I made this agent in this way. Everything actually depends on the system prompt. So it says I found the time slot on July 16 available for the meeting. However, I encountered an issue while updated the existing meeting and sending the email to Rose. Could you please provide me with any detail or the event ID or the current meeting so I can accurately update? And in here, as you can see, I just said do this by yourself, and I have no problem with that. Just book the meeting and notify her. So actually it depending on my decisions that what I will say. And as you can see, it's running. So let me see what kind of update it will say that to me. It says I have scheduled the meeting, a new meeting with Rose about the AI agent on July 16, and kind of like this thing. The original meeting on July 7 remains as it avoid overlapping. Also, I have sent Rose an email notifying her about the updated meeting schedule. If you want, I can help you cancel the original meeting or assist with anything else. And like I just go with cancel the previous meeting of the 7th July. I just go with that, and as you can see, it started working again. Yep, it will be running. Okay, that's fine. And in that time, I'll just go and see the update. By the way, I just came to my mail, and here you can see there's a meeting update. It actually says the meeting about the AI agent has been rescheduled to this, and please let me know if you have any questions or kind of this thing. And yeah, and also about the cancellation, if you can see that about the 7th July, please note that the meeting we initially scheduled for July 7th has been cancelled. That's fine. The new meeting is scheduled for July 16. At the same time, looking for our discussion then. Best regards, Rakin. So that's fine. Literally just it's absolutely crazy, and it's working in every way. Kind of like it can reschedule the meeting, it can create the meeting, it can get the information about all the meeting, and that's all I need. So the last thing is, like as I said, how you can get this AI agent from myself completely for free. So how you can actually get the agent, it is very simple. I'll give you the link on the description. So go there and you will actually find this thing, meeting booking agent. So you will just come here where you can actually give the price. In here just give 0 if you don't want, and if you want to just give a tip, arigatou gozaimashita. So then after that, just go with I want this, and in here, you know what, you have to just give your email address, kind of this thing, just for the authentication. And again, just go with 0 and then go with gate, kind of this thing. And after that, it will just say processing, kind of this thing, and then you will just came here, and after that just go download, and this actually the agent workflow, kind of this thing. And after downloading, you have to just go with the new workflow. So that's the new workflow, and then you have to just come here and in the 3 dots and go with import from file, and then choose the workflow that you downloaded. For example, this is one, and then I'll just go and open that, and as you can see, the agent is in front of you, like everything. Only have to just go here and give the credentials, kind of like give the access token. Obviously, again, I'm saying for the last time, go and watch the video which is at the right corner, like how you can actually add Telegram and also the OpenAI. I just show you that how you can add OpenAI. Instead of use OpenAI, you can use another models, Anthropic, Gemini, kind of this thing. Also I show you the memory, the Telegram, and how you can actually add these things. And when you actually add this, it will be automatically activated. So right now it's actually showing a red mark, a error mark. When you actually just click that, it will be activated. And that's it, guys. I hope like this video helped you. Make sure to give a like, and if you're new in this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Inshallah, you will find more values in the future, especially on the field of AI. And in this channel, I share free values, how you can build agents, how you can actually master the game of AI, and how can you be ahead on the age of AI, kind of this thing. So this channel, inshallah, will give you lots of values. And also I forget to mention that I've given all my social links, my Facebook, Instagram, and also my Twitter. So whatever you feel good, just go and connect with me. If you have any question, just DM me. I'll try to just reply you. That's it, guys. Peace out.